What is up, YouTube? It's the Beast Gaming back with episode 7 of the Pokemon HeartGold Let's Play. I was doing some training in the off in between episodes, getting the execute we caught that was going to be our team fourth team member trained up a little bit. And while I was training, I was doing some thinking, and I've decided I'm not going to use execute and executor. I've done did some thinking and changed the team up, decided to go a different route. So in this episode, we will be getting our fourth team member as we continue north of Goldenrod, as we beat Whitney in the last episode for our third gym badge. We will continue on Route 35 here with our team that we have of Heracross, Zubat, and Quilava. So I do have another team member, like I said. So in this episode, we are going to be adding our said fourth official team member. I'm not going to tell you what it is just yet. You'll find out later in the episode when we get it. Once we get the Pokemon, I'll let you know. You know, obviously what we're going to do with it and whatnot. As Baki here is learning Brick Break. Really good move. We will get rid of Tackle for it. Move. This is really a move we were hoping to have in Whitney's gym fight, but I just never leveled Baki up here enough to actually get it, and took us into this episode to get it. But is a really good move, high base power, fighting type move, which will be very good as it is part fighting. Heracross is. So our first official stab move on him. Should we battle some more of these trainers here? Use a Brick Break for the first time. The Sandshrew. I think some sound's not coming through, I realized. Maybe it's just me. I'm not hearing them. I usually record these episodes with headphones on, but I keep one ear uncovered, usually. So some of those sounds coming through that side of my headphones I couldn't hear, but I am hearing them now. So you see your Pikachu here. Go Brick Break again. Take out the Pikachu and we get hit by static, but that's nothing bad. Last only has one Pokemon and we can easily get rid of this paralysis. We will do right now. So we do have a paralysis. Do I have any berries? I do, but not any cherry berries, which heal paralysis. So we'll just use our paralyze heal and heal the paralysis. That's what I was trying to say. Diglett. This time. Heracross will Brick Break. Like I said, it's I've done some thinking while in between episodes, and I've changed up the team like a little bit. I've actually changed 2 team members. One, obviously, so you saw the execute, and that I'm going to be using a different mon. The more I thought about it, trying to level it up with bad moves, I actually bought the Solar Beam TM from the Goldenrod department store and taught it to have a better grass type move than Bullet Seed, as it was Bullet Seed's just not very good. It's super low power, and it's a physical grass type move, where Execute was a special attacker, so Solar Beam was going to do it better, be better for it. And so I did that, and I was training it up, got it to a level, about to level 15 or so. But like I said, I got it to about level 15 or so. And while I was training it up, I was doing some thinking. And to evolve it, you got to get a Leaf Stone, which the only way to get a Leaf Stone post game is through the Poke Athledome on specific days. And I just didn't want to have to do a bunch of off-screen grinding for that, because I'm playing on an emulator and doing I've done those Poke Athledome games before on PC, and they're pretty much undoable. So, or at least for me, undoable. I'm not very good at them. So, and in this game particularly, the grass typing really isn't that necessary. So while having it is good, I just figured there was another Pokemon we could use that would still be as good, if not better, than Executor. And then the other team member I decided to change was a later game member, and I just felt like changing it to a different Pokemon. The move sets are kind of similar, but there is some differences in them, as in their typings are a little different and stuff. But I just felt like the Pokemon we changed that member to, which we'll pick up later in the series, will better fit our team and help it be more well-rounded. So there's that, and that's why I decided to make the changes to the team. Just trying to make the team more well-rounded and better coverage-wise, and a little more fun for the playthrough as well. So both me and to use, and then for you as the viewers, so we're not spending a bunch of time, in between episodes, having to grind for hours on end and whatnot. So there's that. I'm just gonna make those changes I felt were better for the team. Alright, we're back. I just finished the battle with this fire breather and went and healed the team real quick. Didn't figure y'all needed to see all that. Just fire breather had 2 Magmars, and so easily took it out with my team. So we are here in the national park. First things first, let's talk to this lady. Pay attention, please. Oops, I have to quit thinking like a teacher all the time. You must be a Pokemon trainer. Since you're working so hard, I want you to have this. Pain the Quick Claw. Let a Pokemon hold that Quick Claw. Sometimes it will strike first during battle. So that's a really good early game held item. Like I said, give it to a Pokemon, and occasionally it has the chance, even if it's slower than the opposing Pokemon, to hit first. So we're going to give that to Baki, as I'm pretty sure it's our slowest team member. Well, Zubat is right now, but not once it evolves and all that. So, which it is closing in on an evolution. This is photographer. Let's Cameron the photographer. Let's get our picture taken here with our team as it currently sits. Forgot I still have the audit or cut Oddish in the party. But that there's a few battles we can do in the park. I'm gonna skip them for now. Couple couple items I want to pick up. On the Soothe Bell. And this is another important item. It is you give it to a Pokemon and it increases their friendship at a faster rate than normal. Which, like I said, is important to a Pokemon we're going to be picking up in this episode. Like I said, actually, our 4th team member. Might kind of give it away as to what it is going to be. Pick up the TM for Dig. It's a pretty good move. So, not a move I'm going to be teaching anyone at this point in time, I don't think. So those are the 2 items I wanted to grab real quick. And we will leave the park out this gate. So, ooh, Capricorn, blue one. I think this makes a lure ball, if I'm not mistaken, which increases the capture rate of Pokemon caught while fishing. Let's get into this battle here with a Psychic. But to battle with this Psychic, he has an Abra. Into another Abra. Just continue to bite it as it is super effective. We got the second one here. And into a Kadabra, the evolved form of Abra. Super effective Confusion. Leaves us on 1 HP. We will bite. Hit super effectively and one shot. Nice. And Duskwing grows to level 21 here. Wants to learn Confuse Ray. We're gonna pass on Confuse Ray here. And yeah, not a great move. So we need to heal up Zubat real quick. And actually gonna switch our lead member to Helios here. Pick on this trainer. School Kid Alan has a Tangela, which actually is a good lead. Helios is a good lead as Tangela is grass type. And we somehow do not One shot with Ember, leave it on 1 HP, so we'll just quick attack. Get the Tanglet taken down. Helios to level 20. It's to learn Flame Wheel. It's a physical fire type move with 60 base power. It is better than Ember at the moment. Higher base power. While Quilava, our Quilava currently is more of a physical attacker. Usually the Cyndaquil line is more special. Now it does have a good physical attack anyways. And we will have at least a physical move on our Typhlosion once he fully evolves. Like I said, right now it's just barely better physically at 38 compared to 37 special attack. But yeah, it is a better move than Ember, so we'll always take the better move. The Flower Shop's Flora. Listen. When I sprinkled water on that wiggly tree, it jumped right up. It just has to be a Pokemon. I bet it would be shocked out of the skies if you soaked it. Okay. Well, there's a Flower Shop in Goldenrod. Cut down this way. Little part we skipped on Route 35. Got a bug catcher here we'll take on. I think there's another trainer and an item, if I remember correctly. We continue down this side of the grass. Because we're taking on a Venonat here. We'll use Flame Wheel, our newly acquired move. One shot the Venonat. Beat the bug catcher. I think we are going to not trade phone numbers. We are going to throw on a Repel. Here is the item. This is a Paralyze Heal. Another item down here is there is also a trainer. Take on the trainer. What kind of Pokeballs do we use? A lot of normal Pokeballs. I usually just use basic Pokeballs. Sometimes I like to use the special ones like the net ball for our Heracross. And, I might farm some of those blue apricorns and get a cool Pokeball to catch our water type in, but we are a little ways off of that. Probably a few episodes, I'd say, off of catching our official water type. Depending on how quickly we can advance as well through some of these episodes. Kind of just depends. Spells effect wore off. Pick up this item. TM66 Payback. Not really a move we plan on teaching anyone. So we will continue back to Goldenrod. Just a few things here, but if we come right here, it's the Goldenrod's Flower Shop. And if we talk to this lady here, apparently there is an odd tree on Route 36. They say it dances when you water it. Oh, that's a plain badge from Goldenrod's gym. Did you defeat Whitney? Well, then there's nothing to worry about, is there? I'll let you use this squirt bottle for a while then. Oh, never mind. Keep it. We obtained the squirt bottle. Also, another item I just completely forgot about and then remembered just now. We can pick up here in Goldenrod. Sorry. Sigh. I opened a branch here, but I can't sell my bicycles. Why is that? Could you ride a bicycle and advertise for me? Yes. Really? Great. Give me your name and phone number. I'll loan you a bicycle. So we obtained a bike. Make our travels just a tad bit faster here. So it is here in the key item pocket. That nice bike music as we continue back to that odd tree. Let's go back through here. I love the national park music. We will continue on. Honestly, this game's soundtrack in general just very good. Just have a very lot of fondness for, especially the Gen 4 games in general. You know, put Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, HeartGold, Soul Silver. They just have very good soundtracks, and it's very iconic for the Pokemon games. But I mean, that's any game though. Like all the games have music's iconic. You know, you go back to Gen 3 with Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. So we run into a Pseudo-Wudo as a Pokemon here, but yeah, all the games, very good music, very good soundtrack. Especially the first 4 generations, in my opinion, are the better ones. Gen 5, I do like Gen 5 as well, and honestly Gen 6. I would say Gen 6 has a good soundtrack. Not as fond for me as the first 4 generations, or even you could say 5. We're gonna try to catch the Sudowoodo, just because it's the only one in the game. So might as well. Not a Pokemon we plan on using really at all. Could be decent for like HMs or something, but there's that. That was fun. I want to give you this for entertaining me. We obtained the berry pots. With the berry pots, you can grow any berry from any region, no worries. That's right, I'll give you some berries too. Berry pots won't do any good without berries. We obtained oran berries and some pecha berries. You have to plant berries in the soil. You should water them from time to time. Then they'll grow strong. I have to go back to Goldenrod. Are you heading for Ecruteak? Then you should go north here. See you around. We are heading for Ecruteak. So we just got the berry plots here, which gives us 4 little pots that we could plant some berries. We will do just that. Plant 1 orange or 2 orange, because orange berries are actually pretty useful here in the upcoming to get some stuff. Just a little side quest. And then let's also do, let's just do 3 orange and a pecha, because pechas can be good. They heal poison. Plants come pre-watered, or that's why they're that darker. They're already kind of watered. That's why they're that darker color soil. We will continue on north here at Route 37. Let's do this double battle here. Continue to level up our Pokemon. And we will Flame Wheel the Marie, Brick Break the Meryl. We get Static Paralysis, but take out the Marie. Brick Break. We got the Marie. So switch to Duskwing out front, and we will heal it up. Just use a super potion, because why not? You can always buy more. So we got another double battle here. These lasses don't really care about their dialogue anymore. Whatever. Usually try to read most of the dialogue, but kind of cut down on the video time by not reading all the dialogue. We'll do important dialogue for the game, but that's really about it. Just gonna double into the Wigglytuff. Brick Break will be super effective and takes out the Wigglytuff. Wing attack the Clefable. This is out of Clefable. Just wing attack that Clefable. Just double into the new Clefable. Make this a 2v1. Knock it out. It's double slapping. Wing attack and Brick Break. Take out with the Clefable. Attack, there's no target. And they send out a Wigglytuff. Swing attack and Brick Break again. Brick Break hits and knocks out the Wigglytuff. So there's that. Battle. My mother's calling. I miss me a new item. You found a useful item while shopping, bought it with your money, sorry, but I asked the delivery man to take it to you, so you should stop by the nearest Pokemon or department store to pick it up. No, it'll be useful. And we will do just that, as we'll throw Baki out front and hit Ecruteak. So we will go to the Pokemart, pick up that item. They go, got a package from you. Wakan berries. We will be getting, that is I think it's a damage reducing berry. So you give it to a Pokemon, it reduces the damage of a super effective move. Yeah. Weakens the foe's super effective electric type attacks. We also got the Pasho berries here, which weaken super effective water type attacks. But they're useful in events, but we will go to the Pokemon to here to heal. Hi, I'm Bill, and who are you? Gold, huh? You know what? I'm I'm the one who developed the system to transfer Pokemon, but it couldn't have been done by me alone. For example, do you know the Hoenn region? This girl Lynette from Hoenn made the Pokemon storage system easier to use. My friends all over the world are working together to improve the Pokemon trade and storage systems. I have to hurry on back to Goldenrod and see my folks. Bye bye. That is Bill. He said he's going back to Goldenrod, and he's an important character because we need to follow him back to Goldenrod to get something. So I'm going to deposit the Sudowoodo we caught, and then I will see you guys see you guys back in Goldenrod City, and we will be talking to Bill again. All right, and we are back in Goldenrod. Like I said, we're going to talk to Bill, so we need to come this way. He is in this house here. And what I want to do is I want to save real quick before I talk to him, because he's going to give us a Pokemon. And what I want to do is I want to hunt this Pokemon for some specific things. But let's talk to him. Hi, Gold. Would you do something for me and take this Eevee? It came over when I was adjusting Nintendo Wi-Fi connection. Someone has to take care of it, but I don't like being outside. Can I count on you to play with it, Gold? Yes, he can. I knew you'd come through. You're the real deal. Way to go. Okay, I'm counting on you. Take good care of it. And we received the Eevee. No, this is not. I want a female Eevee just because 3 team I have out of 6 team members, I will have 3 male team members, 3 female. I don't know. I usually just like dividing that up some. And then also, like, just based off the Pokemon itself, I'm actually going to save again real quick. Just based off how the Pokemon looks itself, usually I'd like to determine its nature. So if it's like Typhlosion, like Typhlosion's a very like masculine, male-looking Pokemon. I prefer to always use male. Same thing with like Heracross. Heracross is like a more dude-looking Pokemon, more male-looking Pokemon. So I will always go male Heracrosses. Now there are some Pokemons that don't really have it or like can flip-flop, like Crobat for my Zubat. Like I got a female Zubat, but it looks male. But I'm gonna hunt this, and I will catch you guys back when I find the Eevee that I want. See you then. All right, guys, and we are back. It was actually the very next Eevee that we got from Bill after I said I would cut is a female Eevee. So I also thought about a name just in that short time, and I've thought about it for a while as well. Like I said, when I decided to go a different team member, I'm gonna call it Dawn, as the evolution we want relates to the dawn and the day. So let's look at the Eevee we just got. The careful nature. Yeah, we're not using this Eevee. So I'm going to cut again because this is a lowered special attack Eevee. We want not that. So I'm going to cut again, and I will see y'all back with a different Eevee. All right, guys, we are back. It is actually, again, the very next Eevee was female. A little bit better of a nature. Not great right now as it's timid, which is lowered attack, race speed, abilities, run away, which the ability for Eevee is good, like whatever. Adaptability, run away, doesn't matter. Both abilities turn into one with said evolution that we want. So there's that. But what we are going to want to do is give it an item as well. while we're thinking about it. So we want to give it to the Soothe Bell, because we want to increase Eevee's friendship. We'd like to do it as well as quick as possible, because I don't want to level it up too much and miss out on some moves for the evolution we want. So we'll put it out front, walk with it. That'll raise it some more. It's also another item I've done. So while I was training in between episodes, I've done this whole underground section, and we want to talk to this guy here. Now, this guy and his brother run a Pokemon salon, and they will give a quote-unquote haircut to your Pokemon, and that increases the friendship value of said Pokemon. Now, the value increase depends on the brother and what he says. You can get anywhere from a +1 to a +10 in friendship. Younger and less expensive, the two. Spruce up your Pokemon for $300. Friendly, how about it? Say yes. And we want to give Eevee. So hope she does a good job. There we go, all done. Dawn looks a little happier. Now, if I remember correctly, that is only a +1. But we need to get, like, I think the value is 220. So there's a lot to do. Now, what I might do, and I'm thinking about doing, is cutting. There's a lady in Goldenrod here that kind of tells you your friendship in a similar way. So right here, if you treat your Pokemon nicely, they will love you in return. Oh, let me see your Pokemon. You should treat it better. It's not used to you. Based on the guide, we are between 50 and 99 friendship or happiness with our Eevee. So I want to do some grinding here. I'm gonna pretty much call the episode there. We got our 4th official team member, and this is our actual team member in Eevee. I'm going to try to increase his happiness in between episodes and try to get it to evolution by the next episode. So that way we'll have that, and we will continue an Ekritique with our next gym battle. But yeah, so that's the plan. Like I said, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and comment. If you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button. We're going for, I'm trying to get at least 2, 3, 4 episodes out a week. I'd like to do daily, but I don't always have the time to record daily, so there's that. But if you want to see more, like I said, we're going to be playing through the whole game, post game and everything. Hit that subscribe button, and so turn on notifications so you get notified when I post a video. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.